Hello, boys and girls. So today I'm gonna make it a short and sweet one. I got one of the inquiries that came in today, one of the comments that says, "Nigel, teach me please. Single mom needing help." So I decided to come up with a video just for you. 6 side hustle ideas for single moms. Okay, so when it comes to personal finance, when it comes to money, right? One of the low hanging fruits are always to cut out unnecessary spendings, fluff that you don't need to spend on. For example, let's say you're spending a couple $100 on something that's totally frivolous, right? So in the beginning, when money's tight, I would just say cut the frivolous fluff first, right? But there comes a point, right, where there's only so much you can cut, right? Especially if you are really barely making ends meet, or there's only so much you can cut left. So I always say there's a limit to how much you can save. There's a limit to how much you can be frugal, right? It's a very powerful move to be frugal, but the way to amplify your earning, right, is more important. So today's video is just 6 side hustle ideas for single moms, right? So that you can start within this week itself. Okay, so this is for you. So let's start with the first one. Um, Single mom, so depending how many kids you have already, I found out that there's this website called care.com, right? Where you can provide care and get paid for it. So if you already have maybe one kid that's maybe a toddler, maybe you have the bandwidth to take care of two. Maybe have another one more kid, same age that you can get paid for, right? That will probably cover costs for some rent, some food, baby clothing, stuff like that. So if you go to care.com, right, there's actually 6 options here. This number one, right? You go to care.com, there's 6 options here. You can provide care, childcare, senior care, you can provide tutoring, housekeeping, daycare, and pet care. Okay, so choose whichever is up your alley and within your energy levels, right? I what I chanced upon this because I thought, if you're already taking care of one baby, one kid, maybe you can take care of another, right? So, and it's just easy because it's scale, right? Right? But if you have more energy than I have, so you can actually have do things like daycare. You can have a couple more kids, right? So if you go to care.com, see care.com over here, then you can see join now, apply the jobs, login. What I want to point out to you is that if you scroll all the way down, the real question is that how much will you get paid, right? So there's babysitting rates, pet sitting rates, so on and so forth. I'm just going to show you the babysitting rates first, okay? So the only issue with care.com is that it's limited to US only, right? So depending where you are. So say you live at this location, I don't know where is this, and say how many years of experience do you have? Let's be conservative. Let's do 2 to 5, right? And you already have one, and maybe you can take care of one more, so that it's not too overwhelming for you. So take care of one more. So how many hours can you provide a week? So let's say five first, okay, for a start. Show the rate, right? You can get paid 12.25 per hour. So times 5 hours a week, that's about $60 a week. Nothing to sneeze at. It's okay amount, is decent. But let's do this again, right? So say that caring for kids is a full-time job, right? And many times parents, they want somebody to take care of the kids while they work. So it's not going to be 5 hours unless they want to go out for a date or something like that. So if they're going to drop the kids off at your place for the time that they are at work, it's going to be a lot more hours. We're talking about 45 hours a week. This is much more intense, okay? Say that you have the bandwidth to take on another kid for 45 hours a week. That means that's 9 hours a day times 5 weekdays a week. Let's recalculate that. So again, it's 12.25. Okay, how much will you earn? 12.25. So 12.25 times 45 hours a week. So per week you earn $550. A month, say of 4 weeks, so you earn 2 grand for taking care of another kid beside your kid, assuming they're around the same age, so it's easy to care for. Let me take a look. How can we influence this, right? Oh, there's a weekly calculator here. That's easy for me. Okay, so let's say you have more experience. Let's say you got 6 to 9 years. Does this change? Yeah, just a little, not that much. So let's just say you are a new mother and your kid's young, so 2 to 5 years, right? So let's recalculate this. So at 45 hours a week, on a weekly basis, you earn 551, which is not bad actually. Monthly, you earn about 2.4, 2.387, which is pretty decent if you ask me, right? But of course, it's very time consuming and it's a lot of effort. So this will be a good option if you really like taking care of kids. And for people who love kids, I think there's no problem. And if they have lots of energy, you can do. You have two kids, right, to take care of. So you recalculate this. Hey, it's the same. So if it's two kids and you still pay 12.25, then I would just say you just take care of one kid because it makes more sense that from a numbers perspective. Let's try with three kids, right? Recalculate. The same. The hourly rates are all the same. So I think go with one kid. So if you like kids and you are in US, you can consider care.com to earn a bit more extra money on the side, taking care of another extra one or two kids while you take care of your own. So that's option number one. Option number two is very similar. It's called Sitter City. So again, there you can make money being a sitter. Sitter, there's a few options to be sitters. Let's see. I want to show you sitters. If you scroll all the way down, okay, so there's these jobs: babysitters, nannies, childcare, special needs care, so on and so forth. So this one is similar to care.com, just that they have a special needs care instead of tutoring, right? So the rates are probably around the same, so I'm not going to go dive in so deep. Let me see. Should I just try babysitting? Let's see. Do they show us the amount? Ah, they don't really show the amount. So you probably got to sign up and find out yourself. Oh no, see, it's 25 bucks per hour per child. This is not bad. This is an example only, of course. So this after school nanny needed for a long-term position. So long-term position sounds quite nice actually. So, but I'm not too sure whether they would want you to go to their place to take care of their kids or they're gonna drop their kids off at your place, right? But again, from a calculation standpoint, 25 bucks per hour is double of what care.com offered. You should check this out as well. So this is option number two to earn extra money as a single mom, right? If you got some skills, let's say designing skills, graphic design especially, you go to fiverr.com, fiverr.com. I'll give you my affiliate link later. If you want to sign up, I think both of us get 100 bucks, I think. Yeah, where you can provide, it's a side gig economy. You can provide services. So let's say we become let me show you what's available here. So people are doing providing logo services, you customize WordPress, voiceovers, video explainers. There's a lot of stuff you can do, and there's something for everyone. But this one you got to be you have to have a skill, a graphic design skill, digital marketing skill, so on and so forth that you can do online. The good thing about this is that you can do this from your home, right? So and then at during your own free time, when the kid's sleeping or when the kid is occupied with something, and then you can just do this on the side during weekends, right? So this is not bad actually for Fiverr. I've used some of their services actually to build video. Sorry, build video, build a logo. So my little the logo for nigelshot.com was also done on Fiverr. you know I can show you later the one, the little corner of my YouTube videos. That's the one done by Fiverr. I've done a few stuff with them, so I can recommend providing services, selling your craft in Fiverr. But of course, it's an open marketplace. That means that you're gonna have competitors. You're gonna have people who want to maybe outbid you or lowball you. So you just have to be careful with that, right? But again, it's a side hustle, so you gotta kiss some frogs sometimes. So this is number four, right? So one of the easier ones is that if you're mobile and you can carry a kid around in a carrier, you can do door dashing, right? Door dashing is found in US, Canada, and Australia, in over 7,000 cities, right? What DoorDash does is that you are a dasher. That means that you pick up something from somewhere to drop off at the office or home of the buyers. Usually, typically it's food. So let's see what they say. So why deliver with DoorDash? You can earn extra money for your goals. Every dollar counts. If you ask me, you can choose your hours. That's a good thing. So if you're on the move a lot, say in a car, on a scooter, or just walking around, right? You can just find routes that's along your route and earn some money along the way. It's really easy to get started. You don't need that much requirements. You gotta be 18 or older. You gotta have some sort of vehicle. You gotta be licensed to drive, lah, of course. If you're in the US, social security number is required. Okay, and then do a background check on you. Make sure that you're like A-okay. So then once you are approved, then you can see the app. You can see what opportunities are there. See, this opportunity here is because it's busy, it give you additional 250 on top of the base amount. Again, this is very busy, $4. Okay, so if you like the job, you click on it and then you click dash now, and they give you the instruction what to do. Even it's quite simple. It's everything on the app itself. How does delivering with DoorDash work? So lots of people buy food through DoorDash. Okay, so when customers place an order from a restaurant, the restaurant prepares the meal, then they send out the instruction to the dasher to pick it up and then deliver it to the customer. That's it. You know. So it's available in these 50 US states, 80 cities in Canada, and Melbourne, Australia, and they're still growing. Oh, so you can actually start in a few days to do door dashing. What materials do you need? Actually, all you need is a smartphone and a mode of transportation. It's quite straightforward actually. So this is option number 4 to earn money on the side, right, as a single mom. Option number 5, if you already have a space, you have an extra room, or if you have a nice garden area. So what you can consider doing is just renting out a room or renting out experiences for people who want to live in your area. Of course, not in your garden. Will people stay in your garden? It must be a damn nice garden. Yeah, if not, right, become host on Airbnb. So there's no real numbers to reflect because it really depends on seasonality, depends on location and size. But some people can earn a couple $100 a week to thousands a week, depending on how hot your space is, right? And it's a skill. You can be a super host as well, right? This person Daryl in Atlanta, he could just use his own home to become an entrepreneur. So, right? Basically, this is about turning your extra space, especially your unused space, into extra income using Airbnb, right? So, if this is something that you like, you can consider doing this. I'm a bit more conservative because sometimes, single mom, I'm a bit more protective in that sense. But if hosting and having people stay in your place is something up your alley, consider Airbnb. You can earn quite a pretty penny on this. This number 5, right? So number 6 is we're back to here. Number 6 is this actually. If you already have a job, one of the easier ways to earn more money is to ask for a raise. Okay, this works if it's quite self-explanatory that if you already have a job. Okay, but it can be tricky because you need to plan and execute it properly. You got to calculate your risk to your risk, your value to the company. It's like, how much you're making for the company. Does the company value you that way? That's one part of the calculating your value. You might also calculate that how hard is it to replace you. If you are holding a certain position or doing something extra special for the company that's really hard to replace, the company will value you even higher compared to like a janitors who can be easily replaced and things like that. So you got to calculate your value to the company. You got to ask for the right amount. If you're earning, let's say, 30 grand a year, and most of your colleagues and cohorts in the same sector are earning about 40 grand, it's easy. Ask for 38, 40, not hard. But if you are earning 30 and everybody's earning 31 and you ask for 40, it's going to be hard. So make it easy for your bosses, your employers to give you the raise that you need and you want. So you got to ask the right amount. So you got to research that as well. And again, last one is timing. You also need to know when's a good time to ask your superiors or ask your bosses. If they already have a very bad day or a bad mood, they lost big contracts, don't ask them on those days. It's better to ask them on days when they're more chill, more relaxed. Or you have already scored a nice goal for the team, maybe landing a 6-figure client. It's really easy that way. Know your timing as well. So asking for a raise is one of the trickier things to do, but again, it's sort of semi low hanging fruit that I would recommend for you to consider as well to earn more, right? It's usually called side hustle, but I'm going to put it in because it's a bit of work as well. So remember, we started off with care.com. So you can go to care.com, which is similar to Sita City. So this is number one. Number two, where you can earn extra money by providing care options. For example, childcare, senior care, tutoring, housekeeping, daycare, pet care. Okay, and get paid per hour. The last I checked, care.com offered about $12.25 if you have about 2 to 5 years of experience. $12.25 per hour, right? So it depends how many hours you want to work per week, which is pretty decent. It's okay. Remember this extra income, right, from side hustle. Cedar City seem to offer it higher, like for this example, after school nanny needed for long-term position, $25 per hour, one child. So again, depends how many hours they're looking at. 2 hours of this is $50, which is okay. I mean, it's okay, right? That's number two. Number three, you can do Fiverr if you got some graphic design skills. You got some what skills? Let's see, graphic design skills, digital marketing skills, writing, animation, music, audio, programming. So if you got any of these skills, which is learnable by the way, but learning takes more time. But if you really have these skills, go to Fiverr.com, which you can do this from your home. Okay, this is number three. Number four, you can be a door dasher. So plan your routes. If you're out a lot, or you have a car, you have a scooter, and you like to go around, right? You can be a door dasher where you pick up stuff from one place and drop it off at the customer's place. If it's on your route already, you just earning extra money all along the way, right? So this is number four, I think. Yeah, number four. Number five, if you have space in your place, right, you can consider being a host for Airbnb, where you can earn a couple $100 a month or a week, right? And lastly is to ask for a raise. Okay, that's all I have for you. 6 side hustle ideas for a single mom. So that's all I have. Take care. Bye.